Aloha, everybody. Welcome to the Coconut Wireless. This is Mel Rapozo, your host. We have some fun tonight and also a very special tribute to Maui. So let's go. Aloha, everybody. And aloha, Tyson. The first one on always Rapozo. I think I think you would be a great governor, man. I think you would be a great, great governor. Anyway, welcome to the show, folks. I know we're going to be doing this every week, and I did talk to Uncle Charlie. Uncle Charlie is going to be joining us. We're going to be doing this every Thursday night, unless something comes up, but we're going to do it every Thursday. Wednesdays is his gig night at Troy's. If you don't know, he plays music at Troy's. Tonight he had a family dinner, but he will be here next Thursday, and then just like the old days, just like the old days. I got to do a couple of disclaimers. You guys know this if most of you been on already. The migration to YouTube is going to happen at some point. So please go to www.youtube.com/Mel Rapozo and check it out because at some point again we will be only on YouTube. So just go to the site, click the like button if you like it. Of course, if not, don't hit the subscribe button and the bell and you'll get notified every time we go live. All right. I don't know how much longer we'll be on Facebook. I'll be on as long as I can, but that's beyond my control. So I'll be taking questions as well. And again, if you folks have a question, you're free to put whatever comments you want. But if you want to put a question, put a Q and a colon before your question, like the example in the screen, because it's easier for me to find on the comments on my small little computer screen that I have. So yeah, just do that. Aloha, Patty. Oop, where did she go? There he is. She is. Aloha, Patty. One of the loyal villagers. Nani, welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. How you guys doing on this Thursday? What a great week. What a great week. A long week, but good fun. Today marks the 1 year anniversary from that tragic Lahaina fire that took the lives of 102 people and really changed the lives for so many more, thousands more. And a year ago, let me just recognize my Auntie Mary. Thank you, Auntie, for joining in. Appreciate you, and of course, my producer, manager, and everything else. My wife, Patsy. Thank you for tuning in. She's just making sure I don't say anything stupid on the show. But anyway, back to Maui. Yeah, change our lives, everybody. I mean, but those people in Maui today, amazing number of ceremonies, celebrations, tributes. If you watch the news, you saw all kinds of stuff going on in Maui. Still going on tonight. Basically remembering a year ago and celebrating the victories, and then just standing behind each other as they deal with the aftermath. And it's going to take years and years and years for them to recover. And hi Sharon, aloha, aloha, aloha. Vaughn, kumusta Manong Mel? Happy 808 Musubi Day. I tell you, man, I get more fun. I get more fun doing this show than anything else, really. Jade, Kahu Jade, mahalo for tuning in. So a year ago, there was a fundraising event going on at the county building, and I went by and helped out a little bit, just a little. There's so many volunteers, so many things. And while I was there, I did a video. I just asked people to send their aloha and their love to the people on Maui, and all of these people were volunteering. And when they had a little break, I ran up to them with my iPhone and I said, "Hey, can you just say something to the people of Maui?" I posted that video a year ago, and I posted it again today. If you didn't see it, I'm gonna play it right now. So it's about a 5 minute video, but I don't care how long ago it happened. I would highly recommend you go get your tissue. So check it out.
Hi, aloha kako. It's Waipu'ilani here, aka Chanel Flowers, or by the goddess. I actually just wanted to extend my heartfelt aloha and condolences to the family and the friends of Lahaina. Being a former resident of Maui, it breaks my heart to see the tragedies that are taking place, and just know that our hearts and our prayers are with you folks, and whichever way, however way we can help you, we'll be more than happy to do so. And we love you folks and stay strong. Aloha.
Hi, aloha everybody. Channel, Kabofi, wants it. Here in Kauai. Just want to send a shout out to Maui, Lahaina, of course. Our heart goes out to you guys. Prayers, everything. Oh my God, you don't even know. Kauai is so overwhelmed with putting stuff together, trying to get all of this donations and stuff that we go ahead and have going on right now here for Kauai to you guys. But we love you guys so much. Please stay strong. Maui, yeah. Oh my God, I'm gonna cry. But anyway, God bless to all of you. Mahalo. Thank you.
Aloha from Kauai for the contribution. They call me Brother D. They also call me Uncle Demir, Papa, Kalani, whoever you like to call me. We just praying the Lord to the victims on Maui. We're doing a fundraiser here. I'm here with my daughter, Waipu Ilani. She's throwing this fundraiser, Last Minute Kind, to help the people up there on Maui. A lot of prayers, a lot of love to my sister up there. I love you, my sister. All right. Aloha, Maui.
Aloha Maui Ohana. This is Ivalani Kaoa Herod from Hawaii. Sending you all our aloha and pule. We love you all, praying for you all, and we're here on Kauai working on the donations for all the things that you need. And so this is just the beginning. We will continue to send pule, aloha, and donations. We love Ahuiho, Malama Pono, Kiakua Pule.
Aloha Maui, this is Alexis Tellis. This is Illinois. We're from Kapa High School. We're praying for you guys, and hopefully we have a donation going on and can help you guys out. We love you guys, and we're signing our best. Aloha.
Hey, Ohana. Hey, love you guys, Maui. Aui no Kauai. We love you guys.
Aloha Maui, this is Kauai. Wishing you guys well and keep your heads up. And we're all here for you guys and we love you guys. Aloha from Kauai. Just want to let you folks know on the island of Maui that we are here for you. We love you guys. I've got family and friends out there. And I'm so glad that we have this event going on. You can see behind me, we've got all of the volunteers that are helping to put together some of the donations that the people have just been coming through and donating. So just know that we are here for you guys. If you guys hurt, we are hurting. We love you guys so much. Know that we are always here for you guys. Otherwise, please take care of yourselves. Mahalo nui loa and aloha.
What's up, Maui? Sakamaka here from the beautiful island of Kauai. We love you guys. You guys are on our hearts, real heavy. With you guys all the way through our prayers. We hope you guys recover soon. Hey, what's up, everybody in Maui, all our friends, Hana, still with us, right? You guys stay strong, but it's on. We realize, but it's a crazy thing you guys going through, and but you guys get plenty of love and support from Kauai. Trying to get some stuff for you guys out there. This benefit run today on this sunny Sunday. Yeah, so
We love you guys.
from us from Kauai, but you guys stay strong, everybody. Aloha.
Aloha.
Aloha Maui, Councilmember Addison Villason here on Kauai. Hey, we're here on Kauai thinking of you guys. We got over 24 musicians that came together today to play some music and encourage people to donate. We got tons of volunteers here volunteering time to get whatever materials you guys need. We love you guys. We got your back. Whenever you're ready, we'll show up in your place and help you. Otherwise, we'll do it from Kauai. And you guys are more than welcome to come to Kauai. And if we need help here, we'll help you guys here too. Aloha.
Aloha, Maui. We love you guys. We're here for you guys. We're still here doing whatever we can for all you guys. Lahaina strong. Love you guys.
Aloha Maui. Aloha. We're from Kauai. Anuhea. Ilima. And we stand with you. Yeah. Stay strong. And we try to give as much as we can from here to you guys. Malama Pono. Kingo. Ariho.
Aloha from Kauai. Love you, Maui.
Aloha, you guys. I'm Jojo.
Hi, Caitlin.
We just want to let you guys know on Maui that we're here for you. We feel you guys. Our hearts are with you. We know you're going through a hard time. We support you, and anything we can do, just reach out, and we'll be more than happy to oblige. We love you guys, and God bless you. Aloha.
Kamono o wale ale at ay kamono o tane at tala. Aloha.
Man, every time I watch that, I get allergies, man. Woo! For those of you on Kauai that was here during the hurricane, we got to experience some, devastation, but nothing compared to what Maui experienced. But even with us on Kauai after Iniki, we experienced the love and aloha from our brothers and sisters from across the state. And I just wanted to do a little tribute out to Maui, and hopefully, I see one Maui guy, and I'm gonna get to these comments real quick. But Pono, man, love and alohas, man. What's up, my sister Sandy? Ke Hao. Thank you guys for joining us. Raylene, all these villagers. Nani, thank you for attending the United Airlines 40th anniversary. We went, myself and council members DeCosta and Cooley went to celebrate United Airlines 40th anniversary of service, mainland service to Kauai. It was amazing seeing all those employees, and it was cool. Good job, Nani. Good job. Pono Onasa, spelled backwards, is Pono Asano. My good brother from another mother, Maui boy or Molokai. He's all over the place, but mahalo for joining the show. Susan, mahalo Kauai. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Desi, how are you doing? All these villagers coming back. We're going to build this village right back up. And again, every Thursday, guys, we're going to be, Uncle Charlie will be back. And yeah, thank you, Kahu. We love you, Maui. We do. And guys, we just got to keep on praying and sharing our aloha and the love with our brothers and sisters out there in Maui. I don't think any of us can really understand what they're going through. They did a show tonight on the news, or a segment on the news, about all of the people moving to Vegas. There was a lot of Hawaiians moving to Vegas prior to the fire, but after the fire, even more went. And, we all know, right? There's more native Hawaiians living in Vegas than they are living in Hawaii right now. They estimate over 40,000 native Hawaiians living in Vegas. But there's just nothing left. And housing is so expensive. So, yeah, 102 people lost their lives, and we ask God to bless their souls. But there were thousands of others that their lives will be changed forever. So, definitely sending our prayers out to them. Councilmember Bulasan, mahalo for joining. Addison was a big part of that fundraising event that we just saw. Mahalo, Addison, and hope you're getting better. Hope you're getting better. Tyson, it's been a year, crazy. It's been a year, and not much has gotten going. Yeah, man, everything takes time, and the spirit is alive. I mean, of course, there's some people that's angry and upset, but I think for the most part, like how Kauai was after the hurricane, interesting. How do you come together? And I wish we could stay like that forever. It shouldn't have to take a disaster like that to bring people together. My gosh, we're in Hawaii, right? Aloha, Darson. Aloha. So, hey, guys, if you guys got questions, I don't care, any question. I'll try to answer anything you got. But this is really an opportunity. Actually, my wife said, hey, you better go do a live tonight. And you don't have to ask me twice, because like I said, I really enjoy doing this. But Saturday, guys, coming up on Saturday, primary election. I hope you guys voted. If not, go vote on. It's too late to mail in your ballot. Don't do that. Make sure you deliver your ballot to the county building. Or you can show up on Saturday and you can register. And if you're not registered, if you are registered, you can vote. So make sure you get that done, all right? Make sure you get that done, guys. It's important. It just really is. Dana, all the way from Maui. Aloha. Aloha. And thank you for joining the village again. Village coming back. Look at my wife. You look handsome tonight. I hope she's talking to me and not Tyson. Must be me, though, because you cannot see Tyson on the screen. Cannot see Tyson on the screen. More than half of military housing on Oahu is unoccupied. If military stayed on base, that would free up housing for dedicated Lahaina residents that would not have to move away from their home. Wow, I didn't know that. I didn't realize that. That's why I love this show, man. You're never too old to learn. Keith, finally caught you live. Yeah, every Thursday night, 7 o'clock, we're gonna be on. Every Thursday night. Okay, we're just gonna do them every Thursday night. And if I don't have nothing to say, we'll just read Tyson's comments all night. All right. News says only 27% voted so far on Kauai. Yeah, we got. I mean, I don't expect more than 40% of people to vote, especially in the primary. When we get to the general, you'll see more because it's a presidential race. So we'll get a lot more participation. But yeah, I don't expect more than 42% maybe in the primary, which is sad. My Lord, sad. Sad, sad, sad. All right, first question. Have you noticed the cleaning work at the old Lehui mill? What the heck? Do you know of the development that is happening? No, I am not. And I didn't notice that, Vaughn. I guess I should pay more attention, but I will definitely follow up. There's been a lot of talk lately about, or in the past, about the people developing that into a little shopping area. I don't know, but I will find out, Vaughn. I will. Aloha, Jody. Oh, and you miss home. Oh, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. Susan is correct. If you don't vote, you get what you get. All right. Tyson. Tyson, ask me a question, man. Ask me. Hey, just for Tyson, but did you hear that Brandon Ayuk might be going over to the Steelers? Man, I'm praying. I hope they finalize that thing. I hope they finalize that thing. So, I know we got some people from off island, and I know we got a bunch of people from Kauai. I wanted to share a little bit about, I think something that's important that's going on right now in Kauai, and we had a briefing yesterday at our council meeting about the status of the landfill. If you're on Kauai, we're in a crisis, and our landfill right now, without any expansions, is probably we probably got about 3 years left of life. And if any of you know, to build a new landfill or to build a facility that can handle our trash is going to take a lot more than 3 years. So the county is basically relying on expanding this, going up higher and going out wider. And if we don't get that expansions, we'll be in trouble. So, we gotta divert more trash from the landfill. So, food waste and all that stuff, composting, whatever it is. But we gotta be very, very careful. Very, very careful. The primaries are so important, especially the House. I'm not gonna get into specific elections, but it is definitely important for the partisan races at the state level. Is that cleaning by then, the old mill being cleared for development, or to rid the houseless encampments? No, I think they're going to. Develop. I'm not sure. I'll find out though. I'll find out. I'll have the answer for you next week, Thursday. All right. I should pray that Ayuk doesn't go to Pitt. The guy is a whiner. The Herbig brothers may have to give him a swift whoop. Well, that's what it'll take. Yesterday I was watching TV, and they were interviewing Nick Herbig, and a lot of promise on that Kauai boy. Nate and Nick, both, man. It's going to be a fun team to watch, and I would encourage all of you to jump on the Steeler bandwagon because they are going to win the Super Bowl this year. Yeah, look at the issue with Maui's landfill and the toxic debris. I mean, their situation is even more critical because of all of that toxic waste that is in the in the ground. So, and in the materials that they cleared. So yeah, again, we gotta, when I said that a lot of lives are going to be changed, I wasn't joking. It is, it's just the damage just expands so far and so wide. I wish there was some easy solutions, but there's none. I mean, it's going to take time. And in Iniki, while we had island-wide destruction, many of the homes you were able to rebuild your home. You had a structure, you had the walls, whatever. I mean, some got totally destroyed, but in Maui, that whole Lahaina town is just gone. And yeah, it's going to be it's just going to be a long, long, long process, and we just got to continue to pray and however we can help out, however we can help out. Yeah, it's going to be poison everywhere for decades. Yeah, the ongoing damage, and we don't know what or dangers are going to be here in 10 years from now and 20 years from now. That we're gonna figure it out. Pono says get solutions just cost money. Yeah, yeah, exactly, Pono. And I think that's what, a lot of money is being diverted to Maui, rightfully so. I definitely support all of the funds going over to Maui as it did when we had our hurricane, and a lot of the other counties in the state contributed to Kauai. So yeah, it's gonna take, I hate to say it, but it's gonna take a village, and the village in this case is the entire state. Yeah, you're welcome, Pono. You're welcome, man. We love you guys. We love you guys. And where you at, Pono? Are you in Maui now, or where are you? In Molokai or Oahu? Pono is an amazing dude. Was in the military together, and I love that guy, man. Like I said, he's a brother from another mother, and does a lot of good things for the communities that he's in. So, um, learned a lot from that guy. He's like a housing genius. He's actually in Maui. All right, all right, Pono. All right, all right. With all the plantation-related pollution at the mill site, I think a base yard for telephone or KUC equipment might be in the works. Yeah, I don't know what it's going to be, but whatever it's going to be, like the Kekaha mill as well, and all of our mills, the cleanup of those mills and the ground is going to be intense. Um, there are what we call brownfield grants from the federal government that are there for those specific sites. So whoever is doing the cleanup will have access to those funds. It's not easy to get, and it's heavily monitored because now you're dealing with a lot of dangerous materials that was there for a very long time. So yeah, it's definitely a work in progress. So I'll find out. I'll try to find out. Um, Maui needs a Mel and Charlie to host a show ASAP on the Maui wildfire exposure study. I am hearing UH leaders. I am helping UH leaders and will contact or connect you. Sorry, this thing is really small and I don't have my glasses. Please message me after. Need major education about the health. Yeah, that's we'd be more than happy to help out in whatever way we can. Um, anyway, whatever we can do, we would definitely. Does Kauai transport their biosludge from the wastewater treatment plant to the landfill? Yes, they do. Yes, they do. Um, yes, they do. So, yeah, just one more thing that I don't know how you expand capacity. Yeah, you can keep building higher and higher and higher, but at the end of the day, we have to find a different solution. Now, there are technologies around. Honolulu has H power. I think we have to rule out H power or waste to energy because of the cost. Simply because I was just in Tampa on a conference, and I went to visit a waste to energy site and spoke to the operator that actually puts this thing together, and he said estimated that it would cost us about $1.2 billion, B with a B, billion with a B. And that's just something that we just absolutely will not be able to afford. But he did refer me to 3 other companies that do modular systems that don't use the incineration and different technologies. So, I mean, all options are open right now, but we don't have time. And I think that is my concern. And that's what I kind of shared with the administration yesterday at the council meeting. I don't think I was too harsh, but some people said I was. One of our staff members said I need to take up yoga because I was agitated. Well, yes, because I got to live here. And in 3 years, if we don't have a solution and we don't get, what do we do? Where do you take your trash? Where do you take your trash? Brian Ingalls, how are you, my brother? We're praying for you as well, my friend. I hope all is well. I'm not gonna disclose, but say a prayer for Brian Ingalls. If you guys, just say a prayer for Brian, and we love him. He's a villager as well. All of you guys are brilliant. Eric Bilsich, damn, haven't seen you in a long time. Miss you, bro. Miss you. Yoga by Mel. You know, I bet I if I did a yoga video, I'd probably go viral. But I ain't going yoga on video, so you can forget about that, man. You can forget about that. Susan says their landfill in Oahu is at capacity. Yeah, but you know you folks have H power. And in fact, they built a new burner for H power. They don't have enough trash, so they're paying the operator a fee because they cannot provide adequate amounts of trash to burn that thing. Ask Jenny about the yoga with goats. You know, I saw a video. Our good friend Jenny Waile Vega went to yoga with goats. So all these people, Vaughn, were you there with them? I don't know. There was some guys and girls, but they were laying on this on this field. They were on their mats, and then they released the doggone goats, like a ton of goats, came running in the area, in the fenced area, and then the goats started jumping on the people, licking their ears, like Vaughn. Number one, you never see me do yoga. Number two, you definitely will not see me do yoga with any kind of four-legged animal in the field. And and if I ever did that, I would make sure I had everybody's video camera tucked away so no one would. That is crazy. I saw the video. I should I'll try to find the video. Put them up next week Thursday. I could be the global spokesperson for hot yoga. Him in a hot magenta speedo would be magnificent. Tyson, you're off. Jade, what the heck is goat yoga? Jade, go try follow or look up Jenny on Instagram. I think it was. My God, I'll get it for next week. I'll get it for next week. But yeah, they just released all these goats, and these goats come running in and jumping all over the people. I gotta believe they're gonna take a dump at some point, drop their little BB pellets on you. No, 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 no. I might do yoga without animals. Look, okay, okay. Now we're getting now. See, Tyson, I would pay to see Mel Rapozo do goat yoga. Great way to raise money for. Okay, Dana, if there was a charity that had a goat yoga fundraiser, I would. But that's the only way you would ever find me on a yoga mat with wild goats running around. I would do it for charity. I would do. Vaughn, no, I'm Filipino. I'd be salivating, craving for kilawan. Yeah. I didn't see any Filipinos in the yoga class. Now, my wife, Tyson, this is all on you. Let's do it. No, Patsy, you go do them. I'll videotape you, and then we'll go viral. Then why are they not shipping our trash to Oahu? Well, because Oahu said they would take our trash for $200 a ton, and we have 200 tons a day. So do the math; it's just not going to work. I am in communication with their council chair, Tommy Waters, because they need our trash, and we need to get rid of our trash. So we are actually working on a potential solution where both sides benefit. So yeah, I am working on that as we speak. I was looking for that video. I was looking for that video that you mentioned about riding the mechanical bull in a competition against Billy DiCosta. Was it? No, that video. That video is in my phone. I'm not sure if Billy shared it. I don't know why he would, because he lost the competition. I beat him. I beat him bad. But yeah, I don't know if you'll find that. Maybe you can ask Billy for it, but I have it, but I'm not sharing that with anybody. It was a mechanical bull, and I beat Billy DiCosta because he challenged me in front of 1,000 people in our conference, and I beat him. And I had aloha shirt, dress pants, dress shoes. He had cowboy boots, jeans, he looked like a cowboy. I looked like a Wall Street guy, and I still beat his cowboy okole. So. Don't be like the pole vaulting guy in Olympics. I am not even going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. No, I did see that video. How embarrassing. But he did get a $250,000 offer today from one of the porn companies. Charity, that's it. Look, Patsy's saying, let's go for now you got Patsy talking about going goat yoga on our 35th anniversary, which is on September 9th. 35 years. And I can assure you, oh, look, look. No, she's saying, please. No, 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 no. Desi wants us to do it as a live. No, it's not happening. It's not happening. Tyson, stop encouraging her. Don't do it. We produce 200 tons a day. That's what this island produces in trash. Yeah, it's a lot of trash. And yeah, so the $200 a ton that we were quoted was just for them taking the trash. We would still have to pay to get the trash there. And then, I contacted the Department of Health, and the requirements to get trash shipped on a boat on the ocean is incredibly difficult to do. Permitting would be a challenge, and just the cost to create this sanitized area at the harbor, in addition to sanitizing containers, it's. I don't think it's an option. It really isn't an option. But we're gonna have to do something real soon. I will start that charity, Mel Rapozo, Goat Yoga with Mel and Charlie for a good health cause. You might even raise good money to get the trash problem solved. Yeah, I don't think so. I honestly don't know who would pay to watch me do goat yoga. I don't know. No, green waste is separate, Bono. Green waste is separate, and composting is separate. Goats good for yoga, and they like to eat trash too. Yeah, I mean that's pretty cool. I'll deal with that. I mean, we can grab all the goats, and instead of putting them in a yoga booth, put them at the landfill and let them eat trash. Aloha, Jane. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to the village. Tyson says, just make sure paramedics are nearby because I'm as flexible as wooden chopsticks. Yeah. Susan, who started this? I don't know, but you know what? I gotta say that's so smart because there was a lot of people in that little corral, and they all paid to be there, so you don't have to pay the goats. And I don't know. Somebody had a. I mean, that's amazing. Yeah, you think about that. Well, let's do yoga. Fine, we get yoga. Now let's add goats. That is what gets me. Is what triggers someone, a yoga instructor, or maybe the husband of a yoga instructor or the wife of a yoga instructor. What brings someone to say, what if we added goats in here? What if we what if we decided to bring in some goats? I mean, I, I don't know, man. I guess we just live in a different world. Cats. I'm not a real big fan of cats, but I would definitely do cats before I did goats. I wish I had that doggone video. Son of a gun. Maybe I can try find it. Let me see if I can find it. It might have been on a story, so it's gone. I'll ask Jenny to send me the actual video, and then we'll play it next. It's crazy. I've never seen anything like it. These goats come running. So wherever they're holding these goats, they're pretty far away, and all of a sudden you just see a bunch of these goats just running full speed, and they know exactly where they're going, and they know exactly what they need to do. And they're all over they're standing on the people's backs and licking their ears, and no, yeah, no. Cat cafe, yeah, cat cafes. There is one here. I've never been to them. I mean, I like drinking coffee and stuff, but not around cats. If there was a dog cafe, I'd go. I love dogs, I really do. Dana says they have goat yoga and cat cafe on Maui. What a trip! Yeah, Dana, do you go? Do you participate in the goat yoga? I mean, go look it up. I'm sure if you have it on Maui and other people has heard about it, I guess if you Google goat yoga, go to YouTube, and I guess I'm sure there's videos of it. I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I just I guess you see I'm speechless. Not much makes me speechless, but I am. Brian said there's a poi dog cafe on the Big Island. Well, I mean, I think if in Hawaii, the majority of our dogs are poi dogs, mixed breeds, which make the best pets. Rescue dogs and rescue cats make the best pets anyway. No, but she is a goat, greatest of all time. Okay, I guess I missed the prior one. All right, so I think she's talking about Dana. Chicken yoga, Vaughn. Let's go do it, man. Let's go do it. I'll call you tomorrow. We'll go set up our new company and we'll do chicken yoga. That might work. I mean, if someone going in a pen with goats, I think they would probably go with chickens or maybe ducks. Ducks. But you know, when goats make doo-doo, it's little small pellets. When a duck makes doo-doo, it's like gross. Gross. Oh God, I don't know how we on this subject now. We're talking about goats, pay-per-view for Mel Rapozo and goat yoga. I think I got it out of my system now. Okay. Somebody else asked me a question because we got to get off this goat topic. We got to get look at this. All this goat, all this yoga talk is making my hamstrings tighten up while I sit here on my bed. Go get a goat. Go get a goat. Tyson, I know where you can get one too, and it's really, really cheap. You just have them go in your bedroom and hang out with you while you yoga. On Kauai, the yoga, anyone and automatic, the chickens, yes. Yes, Bono. Yeah. Unbelievable. Okay, I cannot believe no one has any questions. No one has any questions. Remind you guys again, Saturday, primary election, don't forget, go vote. And if you're on Kauai, I'm going to do a shameless plug here and say, you know, I could definitely use your support. Mel Rapozo, melforcouncil.org is my website. Check it out. You can see all the issues that I am passionate about. Of course, you see on the top, solid waste, because it is a crisis. Of course, affordable housing and all of these things. All our events are in here. You can check it out. And you can also, there's a little bit about me, but yeah, you can sign up to be a volunteer. We always can use volunteers or make a donation. It's all good. But Saturday, don't forget, whether you vote for me or not, you need to vote. All right. I say that every year, and yet so many people do not vote. Okay, Laurel says, if we had a curbside pickup, more would be encouraged to separate their trash. Wouldn't that make easier to recycle? Yes, and yesterday the council made a very strong push to the administration to reconsider curbside recycling, because that is definitely convenience and incentive. Financial incentives will make people change behavior, and that's what we got to do, and that's what we talked about at the meeting yesterday. It was an intense meeting, but we're strongly encouraging them to look into that. Susan says, "How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing great, Susan. Thanks for asking." I think some of you some of the villagers know I had some health challenges. I've had a couple kidney stone surgeries, but I hope they got them all out, because I told my doctor I am not going back for another one. I'm done. Yeah, but yeah, I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, though. I'll walk down the road to Billy DeCosta's to see if he has extra goats. I'm sure he does. All right. I have a question regarding your green waste and composting. Does Kauai monetize the carbon captured from it? I do not believe we monetize our green waste, because our green waste gets hauled off to green waste processors, and they compost it or burn it or something. But yeah, we don't. We do get the gases out of the landfill, but we don't do it with the green waste. But we can talk about that offline, Pono, because I'm very interested. When is the Vote for Mel Lasada's fundraiser? Good question, Vaughn. September 5th, my birthday, 60 years old. It'll be at the convention hall. If you're on Kauai, just message me if you want to stop by. It'll be Hawaiian food. Some Charlie guy's going to be playing music, and let me know if you guys are interested. It'll just be fun. 2 hours in and out. Nothing big, nothing major. $20. September 5th, I'll be 60 years old. And then on the 9th, we celebrate our 35th anniversary. We're going to do goat yoga. I just found out. Speaking of affordable housing, has anyone had their house insurance rates skyrocket? That is a great question, Sharon. Did I put that up? I don't know if I did. I'll put it up again. Any of you suffering or got the dreaded notice about your insurance rates? It is insane, insane, and I don't know how they're allowed to get away with it. I know that the state is now setting up a fund that's going to help, and basically the state is going to buy the insurance and then resell it to the people, because some of these people's insurance costs are doubled or tripled, and it's due to um, the disasters that have gone on across the country. Lahaina, a big part of that, but it's horrible. And some of these condos, the condos are getting hit extremely hard, and these condo associations are getting hammered, 3-4 times the premiums, and obviously that passes right on down to the residents or the owners. So yeah, I know the state's working very hard, and the governor declared an emergency as it relates to the insurance. It's crazy, and I don't know what the answer is, but some people actually got when their policies expired, they didn't get renewed, and they had to go out and find new carriers. And it's very hard now to find an insurance company that'll insure your house. It just doesn't seem fair, right? So all these years you've been paying into this insurance pool, and you haven't filed a claim, and then all of a sudden they can just say, sorry, we're not going to renew your policy, and then you're stuck. And then you got to go, in economics, right? Supply and demand. So the more people that are in line waiting for insurance, the prices go up, and it's sad. And so I know that the state is, kudos to the governor for declaring the emergency and working with the legislature to create a fund that's going to help our residents that are impacted. Um, Tyson has a question. What do you think the odds would be, the odds of calibration between county and state to use private land for access when roads or highways are shut down? We know liability is the main hurdle, maybe in emergency situations. Oh, Tyson, I think you know this. That was my big priority. So the state's not going to do anything. I mean, they're not even talking about building new highways. So I think the county's on our own, but the county has the ability, and I've been talking about this for several years, that we should be talking to landowners, the old plantation roads that are inland, that we could go in and ask for rights of entry. And yes, it comes with liability, and yes, it comes with cost to upgrade and maintain those roads. But I think Kauai is at a point now we don't have a choice. So yeah, I support that 100%. Yes, it'll cost money, but it's money that we have to spend because it is incredibly frustrating. And yeah, I mean, a lot of people miss their flights, miss their doctor's appointments. It's ridiculous. So yes, I think in this case, while we have asked the state, I mean, I've even made pleas at Congress with Mr. Kagawa, and we're not going to get it from the feds or from the state. So I think we asked nicely from these landowners, and if they don't want to lend us use the roads especially for emergency routes, then we just utilize our power under eminent domain and take it from them. So that is the solution, Tyson. That is the solution. We just need to. We need. We need to do it. The topic was discussed during golf tournament. Yeah, I think everybody's talking about it, and we just gotta. It takes the will of the administration to make it happen, right? The public works, the roads division, the mayor. That's the ones you got to get they got to pull a trigger. Yeah, 2 years already, Sandy. I've been talking about this for a long, long, long time. Rental rates will rise again. Yes, I mean yesterday we had a briefing from the University of Hawaii, their research branch, UHERO, and they gave us the gloomy news about Hawaii. We already know that, and yesterday's update was on Kauai, housing prices and rentals, and we already know that, and we feel it. We go to the store, it's everywhere we go. Everything is more expensive now. Our kids are leaving, and it's just a depressing time for Hawaii because of the inflation and the cost of living and everything else. And I don't know how our young people going to survive over here. That's why our kids move. That's why one of my son lives in Oregon and my daughter lives in Texas because they can't do it here, and it's just a shame. You know, after 6 generations here, and then there'll be no seventh because they can't afford it. And that's not fair. Home insurance is up. More importantly, recently, grandma's house insurance got denied unless they upgrade plumbing. Yeah, that's Pono. That's another thing that's happening is, they're asking you to take the pictures. We had to do that for my mother-in-law's house. Go out and take a picture of her roof, and if your roof, thank God we just changed the roof several years ago, but so her policy got renewed. But I know many others that haven't, and now they are subject to the higher rate. So yeah, it's again, I just don't think it's fair. Um, but it is what it is, right? Payment of claims due to global warming has skyrocketed. They can't sustain those kinds of payments. Yeah, it's a bunch of things, right? It's everything, disasters in general, right? Claims to the insurance company will drive up the rates. But I don't understand how, if you have not filed a claim, you have not created any exposure, and you're just, all you did was pay your insurance rates for the last 50 years, and then they just come in and say, sorry, we're not renewing your policy. There has to be a law against that. I don't know. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not a lawyer. How old is the house? In my case, the house was built in 1950, so it's pretty old. But nonetheless, it's in top shape. But again, my mother-in-law's house, we didn't lose the insurance, so I'm not sure about the other villager. I'm not sure. Dale, aloha, Dale. Aloha and mahalo for your support. Mahalo for your support. Shyla, Mel, you've been talking about that access for years. I remember years ago when you went to your office to discuss. Yeah, yeah, I've been. I'm not supposed to cuss on this, but sometimes I feel like I've been pissing in the wind. Because that's the thing about politics, right? It's when I ran for mayor in 2018, my platform was infrastructure, right? It was the roads, it was the landfill, it was the wastewater, it was not glamorous at all. And I remember my advisors telling me, I had some political advisors that told me, Mel, you cannot be the doom and gloom guy. And I said, well, you cannot lie to these people. This is if I was the mayor, this is what I would do. This is what I would do. And I wasn't into fluff. It was like, we gotta we gotta build evacuation routes. I mean, God forbid we end up with a flat fire. Just take where I live, Wilo house lots. It's kind of similar. Houses all old, single wall, very close to each other. I mean, if we had a sweeping fire come through here, where would people go and how would they get out? So it's really, people don't want to hear that. Voters don't want to hear that. Voters want to hear that, you're going to build them a swimming pool, you're going to put more parks, but I think we know, and that's why I talk about the landfill situation, because I think people need to know that we're at a crisis. We are in a crisis, and I've been saying that for a very long time. So yes, Shyla, I cannot. I mean, that's true. That's true. Darson is asking if we're getting a new police chief. I don't know. And for those of you that don't know what's going on, Shopo did a survey a couple of years ago about with the police department, and it came out really bad. The morale was down, and people weren't happy, and they turned it over to the police commission. On Kauai, I think like all the other counties, the mayor doesn't have any authority over the police department. It's a commission. The council doesn't have any authority over the police chief. It's the police commission. But the police commission went out and hired Gallup. You guys heard of Gallup? The people that do all the polls. Gallup poll do this, and Gallup poll did that. Well, Gallup poll did a poll, and they came out with pretty much the same results that the Shopo poll came out 2 years ago, and it was actually quite disturbing because it said only 5% of the police officers or the employees of Kauai Police Department were actively engaged in the department, and 49% were actively disengaged. In other words, they just show up for work, and they're not really. It was disturbing. So they did a presentation to the police commission a couple of weeks ago. I actually went to that meeting and watched it, And yeah, it was not good. So I don't know what the commission is going to do. I know Gallup is on contract with the county for 3 years. They're supposed to be recommending to the commission how to move forward. So I don't know, Darson. I have been getting a lot of calls about that, and a lot of people are under the impression that we control them. But in our county charter, and I think people really need to understand, in our county charter, there's a very specific clause in there that prohibits council members from directing departments or the mayor to do anything. And if we violate that, the remedy is immediate removal from office. So we got to be very careful when we interact with the administration or department heads. And I know a lot of people don't know that, so they expect us to do a lot more than we can. But yeah, that's just the way it is here in Hawaii. Take care of local residents first. Yeah, yeah. And you know what? I've been accused of being a racist because I say that, but that's not had nothing to do with race. It's if you live here, and I don't care what color you are, I don't care what background, what race, what I don't care. If you live on Kauai, you're a local. That's who we should be focusing on in all aspects. Uh, okay, you guys getting me fired up now. Loss of economy from Lahaina can impact the entire state. All the reason to work together for local sustainability and diversity, or a diversified economy. Too much over reliance on tourism. We sadly learned that with the pandemic and the Maui fires. Yeah, yeah. I mean, we talk about it. It's so interesting. I just had a meeting today with some farmers, and we need to walk the talk, right? So when we talk about supporting agriculture, and I think that is the industry that is ripe for the picking, no pun intended. But I think that is the industry that has the best chance of success here in Hawaii because we've been a farming state for so long. We relied on agriculture. We have a lot of land, and the state and the counties got to focus on providing incentives. The agri what the heck Agro Business Development Corporation, ADC. They manage a lot of the lands here on the west side and some in Wailua, and they have all these lands that aren't being used, and they're not providing the lands to our local farmers, the small farmers. Not everybody needs 500 acres to farm. You can, small businesses can do wonders on smaller parcels, and that's what we got to do. We got to make these lands available and make sure that we provide them with the water they need so we can produce food. And but they talk a good talk. They talk a good talk. But that's kind of, I mean, to me, I think agriculture is the one. I mean, we've tried it all, high tech, all of these things, um, uh, ag tourism, all of it. Bottom line is we have all these lands, and we got to get our farmers in the land and make it where they're profitable. And you know what? Guess what? They provide food for our local residents. Our schools should all be feeding our kids, local food. Yeah, we should not be. Anyway, don't get me started on that. That's a whole nother issue. But if we provided lands to our farmers and contracted with our local farmers to provide the meals for all of our schools, it could work. It could work. Let's see if the governor's emergency proclamation makes a difference. We'll see. I got to say, I think it's the right thing to do. Whether or not it works, it's yet to be seen. Again, options are limited, so you do the best you can with what you got. Aloha, Brian. What's up? What's up? Pono, same as me. 1950s home, single wall, never had problems, no claims, only redid the roof. Yeah, that sounds just like me. I think we did our roof about 4 years ago. Tyson, hold up. No, it's not cursing. That's why I said it. That's why I said it. Melissa Bolton, one of the original villagers that is actually relocating to Washington. We're going to miss you, Melissa. We are going to miss you and your amazing husband. But I understand duty calls. And mahalo him for his service to our country. He's in the Navy. He's an amazing guy, and we love him, man. So we wish you guys the best. And when we're in the area, we'll definitely connect. The Hawkins Road opened after hurricane. Yeah, it's it's not like we haven't used them before. I can remember Brian Baptiste when he was the mayor. He opened up the road across Core Resort all the way to Hanamalo. That road's still there, and we just stopped using them. Come on. Let's go. I mean, listen. Sometimes we make things too complicated. The solutions are relatively simple ones. Pass Tyson a bar of soap to wash out his mouth. All right. Yeah, and I gotta move through these comments because I like to make sure I get everybody. Yeah, the garbage mountain now. It's over capacity. How much county paying every year in fines? We haven't had a fine in a while, but I can tell you if we don't move quickly, that's why I say it's the most important issue for Kauai because the consequences are dire. Um, sorry, I'm gonna just hit some of these comments. I know if I miss you, I apologize. Hawaii is addicted to tourism. Yeah, it is, and it's a great industry for us, but it has to be balanced, right? It has to be balanced. Um, some leaders don't know walk the talk, change it to do to do. Yes, 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 yes. If in a county charter, does it give the county council authority to get rid of all the middle relief pitching at the in the? Oh, there we go, Tyson. Should put the goat yoga in your campaign. We would vote Mel Rapozo as state rep if you can commit to making commercials with goat yoga. Oh my God. I have. Aloha Mel, have you driven on any? Yes, I have, Roger. In fact, we just sent over Mr. Kagawa and myself just sent over another request for a bunch of the roads out there in Kekaha. Again, we funded the mayor this budget to his credit doubled the road paving budget, so we are going to see a lot more paving in this fiscal year, which started in July last month. So yeah, I drive that roads. It's rough. If you get any loose teeth, I probably wouldn't recommend driving on those roads. Um, Representative Amy Peruso is working to get local ag products. Okay, so this is you guys are all good normal people, right? Um, how hard would it be to require? Let's just start off small. Let's just start off slow. How hard is it for the state legislature to pass a law that said in year one, 40% of your food to the students will be locally produced? In year two, 50%. In year 3 or 4, you know what I'm saying? You pass the law. And forget about the lobby. Forget about all these big distributors and producers. It's like if we are talking about localizing our food and sustainability and taking care of our farmers, that's how you do it. You have a built-in, ready-made clientele in our schools, and that'd take care of a lot of farmers, and that would take care of a lot. I mean, you can talk about this all you want, but if you're not putting them onto paper and passing the law and requiring it to be done, it's not going to get done. It's just not, and that's the one thing I hate about politics. Okay, here we go. Being Hawaiian Filipino is the worst. Filipino like farm, but Hawaiians no can get land. We need small. Yeah, exactly what I'm saying, Pono. So ADC needs to allow small 3 to 5 acre farms. And you believe it, I had a 4x4 raised garden bed during COVID. I couldn't believe what I produced out of that box. My wife knows. I was going out every day just grabbing lettuce. We had bell peppers. I mean, just a little box produced so much food. So, you get a farmer 3 to 5 acres, some cases 10 acres. You can put a lot of food. And if you did that across the thousands of acres in the state, you wouldn't have to be bringing in any of this damn food from the mainland for our kids. Oh God, no, yeah, that's just sweating. I love Melissa Bolton, and I'm so sad Hawaii is losing her. Mel and Charlie, please host a special show with Melissa. Oh, we can do that, Dana. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Okay, let's see what else we got here. We gotta get rid of. Okay, get some really specific targets. So yeah, you guys can read the comments yourself. You guys can read the comments, but you understand what I'm trying to say is that sometimes the solutions aren't that difficult, right? It just take that political will to get it done, and that's the battle. I think when you work on the legislative side, that's your job, right? You legislate, you pass laws, and that's how you make it done. But I think agriculture is the way to go. I think when we start looking at diversifying our economy, that's the way we do it. Let's sometimes you go back to where you started, right? When our agriculture, yes, it did come with subsidies, of course, but that's the price you pay to keep the industry alive and provide food for your communities. Lord have mercy. We built big gardens during COVID: corn, tomatoes, green beans. Yeah, I had tomatoes. I even had beets. This I was just trying anything, and everything was growing, and I don't know what I was doing. I YouTubed it, bought the raised garden bed from Amazon for $60, filled it up with 7 bags of potting soil, and then I just put my seeds in, and then bingo, thing was. I put the seeds too close to each other, so I had to thin them out. I wasted a lot of good plants because I didn't know what the heck I was doing. Imagine if I did. Lord have mercy. Now we could throw goats in there, and when we're not, we could lease them out to the goat yoga people. And when they got big enough, we call Vaughn to come over, and he can make smoked meat for us. Yeah, I mean, I think it would work. I think it would work. Any more questions? Questions? That hour went by really, really quick. We talked about a lot of stuff. Um, are you competing against Billy in the Keala Ultimate Hawaiian Trail Run in September? No, no. I absolutely know my limits, and I know he put out the challenge on the live, and no, I'm not. No, I'm probably gonna be a judge or something. Maybe a course worker, but yeah, I'm not. No, nah. I'm not a runner. I'm I make 60 years old in in on the 5th of September. So Brian, it is so good to see you too, man. Yeah, I missed the show too. We were just reminiscing. I was talking to somebody that used to watch the show every night, and we did it every night, 7 nights a week for a couple of years. And we I was I had to submit an application. I was looking at my the videos, and I had almost 700 videos that we shot during COVID and beyond, and that's a lot of videos. And as I was scrolling through the videos, just reminiscing, and I saw so many people that were on the show that I had forgotten about, and it was just we had so many different people. So yeah, Charlie will be back on Thursday, and we'll have fun, and we will inform and educate. We'll do what we can, uh, because I think we need this. I think we need to get away and get into this little therapeutic session, even if it's only an hour. It's good for me, and I think a lot of people enjoy it. And I think just hanging out with Charlie for an hour is therapeutic. And let me just say how I think some of you know, but I met Charlie a long time ago. In fact, it was after Hurricane Iniki. I was a police officer at the time, and I was a shelter manager at the KCC college, and we had 2,400 tourists, mostly tourists from the South Shore that was evacuated to the college. But the devastation that we all witnessed. And anyway, at the time, the department required that every single officer got to sit in with a shrink, for PTSD. And if you know cops, that's not what they want to do. And the last thing they're gonna do is talk to a shrink. So what the county did is they contracted with this psychiatrist. I remember his name was Dr. Sword, and they hired a cop, and the cop was Charlie Iona, and he was a Maui police officer, and he was hired on temporarily to be the liaison between the shrink and the cops on Kauai. And that's how I met Charlie. And I'll let him share the story, but he sat in everybody's interview, and he helped do the assessments, and he jokes about it, and he says, "Yeah, Mel, you're lucky. I mean, you was on the verge of being kicked out," something like that, but not true. I was perfectly fine. But that's how Charlie and I met, and we became very very good friends, and then during COVID we got a lot closer, and we know everything about each other, and I had a really good time, and Charlie got busy, I got busy, so but yeah, he's excited to come back, and he is back playing music again on Wednesdays. He's playing at Troy's with his original group that used to play up at the steakhouse. So yeah, he really wanted to come on tonight, but he has a family dinner, and family first. That's just the way it is. So next Thursday we'll be back, and I have no clue what we'll talk about. I will find that goat yoga video and see what else we can talk about. But yeah, we'll have some fun, and as well as bringing on guests as well. I like the idea of bringing Melissa on with her husband and just having a little session about Kauai life, Oahu life, COVID life, military life. I mean, and Melissa, I don't know if she's still on, but she's an angel. She's just a true angel, and she, I mean, during COVID, she sent a lot of supplies to Kauai on her own expense, and sent it to us, and we got it distributed. And this woman is amazing. Her husband is an incredible gentleman, and yeah, we're gonna miss her here on Kauai. And but again, we will stay in touch, and thanks to the technology, we'll be able to stay connected through this show, and like I said, we will get her on and have her on as a guest, so that'll be fun. So anyway, it's 8:06. I appreciate you guys jumping on. Remember Maui. Don't forget Maui. They need our prayers. They need our aloha. If you know someone on Maui that you haven't spoken to in a while, give them a call. And even if they're far from Lahaina, that entire island is impacted. And if any of you are from Maui that's on here tonight, Pono, and anyone else, we love you guys. We continue to pray, and we just hope that resolution comes quick. And if there's anything we can do here from Kauai, just let us know, and we'll make it happen. All right, guys. So until the next Thursday, you guys all take care. God bless. We love you guys, and we'll see you soon. Aloha.